What's up, gang? How you guys doing? It's Lieutenant Sal Blue here, and I just wanted to talk to you guys real quick in my daily podcast because I am attending an event and family wedding, so uh, getting away to do my videos has been really difficult this weekend. A lot of traveling, a lot of moving around, and if you guys have ever been attended a wedding, um, you guys know that it's just way too much to just stop and do videos and stuff like that. But I wanted to get it out here. I'm away. I'm up in the Catskills, so we are a good distance from home. But I just wanted to get this podcast in today before things get way too crazy, because that's how it gets, right? Once the wedding goes, it is an all-night affair, all the way to the wee hours of the morning, and so I've already missed my workouts, everything, guys. Everything's been set aside just because I'm trying to get things done over here. But that is not going to stop me from doing this podcast tonight, right? Well, this afternoon, that is. It's about 2:30 in the afternoon, so I got about half an hour to get in a good podcast for you guys. And something that I wanted to talk about is very important. And, you know, this would be a message to the bride and groom as well, because I think it's a message to everyone who is trying to get ahead and trying to find their way in life and trying to explore new avenues to create the life that they want. So we're going to get into it, guys, and this podcast today is about having a course of action. Powerful, so powerful information. So here we go. What's up, gang? How you guys doing? It is Lieutenant Sal Blue, 28-year law enforcement veteran and the author of the Top 25 Mistakes en Route to the Good Life and the author of the Mentor Manifesto, just launched yesterday. That's right, guys. So I am doing a little free giveaway of the Mentor Manifesto right now. Right now I got it up on Amazon for $7, guys. $7. Hop on over to Amazon, check out the link, pick up the Mentor Manifesto, right? Now, it's for $7 on Amazon, but it is invaluable information that you guys can use to help to shape and mold and create the life that you want. And that is what it's all about, guys. That is what it's all about. It's about shaping, molding, and creating the life that you want. So, I'm here today. I'm up in the Catskills, attending the wedding, and just wanted to hop on and tell you guys, man, what you need to do to create the life that you want, right? So I'm going off of some of the things that I've been talking about in my Mentor Manifesto, and one of the things that I am talking about today, guys, is what happens when you do not have a clear course of action. And that has to do with all aspects of your life. All aspects of your life. And you guys know that I always love to talk about, your health, which is one aspect that if you don't have a clear course of action in your health, man, you cannot get that back. And we'll go a lot deeper into that, right? With your relationships, right? Your relationships. Your circle of influence is your destiny. The people you are around is the person you are going to become. No matter how you slice it, your circle of influence determines how high you're going to go in life or how low you're going to go deep in the depths of life and just have a bad life. So, health and relationships, guys, those are two keys that I'm talking about. Then, when you get those two together, guys, then it is your finances and your career, your business. And so those are the elements that I think that if you put all those together and you have a clear course of action in all of them, you can create a good life. And so that's what I talk about, guys. That's what I talk about in the Top 25 Mistakes. That's what I talk about my Mentor Manifesto. And that is what I talk about when I'm teaching and coaching people to help them to have the life that they want. So here's the deal, guys. One of the things, notes that I wrote in my Mentor Manifesto when I wrote down what happened when you do not have a proper course of action was yes, right? You do need to answer this question. This question is vital to your survival in life, right? But no matter how obvious it seems that you need a course of action, a lot of people have tons of knowledge of what they need to do, and they don't do it. I know tons of professors who know all about health and nutrition, but they have poor eating habits, right? They don't exercise properly, and they know all the right things to do, and they do all the wrong things. So having a knowledge base is important, but acting on that knowledge base is far more important than the knowledge base itself. And I hope you guys understand that. Okay, so it's one thing to know what you're supposed to do, right? But it is a totally different life when you're a person who follows through with what you know to do. So I think the difference in my life, how it worked out, was because my mentor spoke to tons of people of having a clear course of action, right? Tons of people over and over again in his years. He's chosen people who he felt could achieve the life that they want, who could become more than what they currently were. And what I noticed was there was tons of people, right? Several different groups, but tons of people who were the I already know that guy, right? You guys know the one who, when you try to tell them something to their benefit, they always tell you that they already know it. Okay, well, we have those type of guys, right? Then we have the yes guys, the guy that goes yes, yes, yes. The guy that they're constantly waiting to be heard. So they never really gain the information that they need to gain, because instead of listening and absorbing and doing, they're always waiting to tell the mentor something next, right? Some type of disagreement with the philosophy, or something that they tried or they were going to try or talking about trying. And me, I fell in a totally different category. I was the listen, do guy. Listen, action, right? When you are the listen, action person, you listen to what a mentor or your coach tells you, right? And then you implement it immediately. You go right into it, right? So that it's fresh in your mind. And what happens is, when you do that, when it's fresh in your mind, you either get an immediate success or immediate failure in what you're supposed to do. And I found that when I do that process, even later on in life, when I do that process, I have a lot more success in the things that I'm trying to do, as opposed to, right, trying to listen over a period of time, and then when I feel I have a full knowledge base, begin to work on trying to get things done. It is a lot harder to do it like that. And I think it all comes down to having a clear course of action, right? So if my mentor tells me to do something, I make sure that I have in place, okay, my clear course of action of the steps I need to take in order to get it done. And I don't come back to him until I have done it, and I can tell him with 100% certainty that this is what I tried, this is what has been done or accomplished by me, okay, and what do I need to do next, right? And so that is how it goes. You go through the entire process of having a clear course of action mapped out, guys. I like to write things down, right? And the reason why I like to write things down is because I like to check things off, and sometimes I put them in my phone checklist, but I found that it is a lot more organic when it comes to someone verbally telling you something, you writing it down in your own penmanship, right? And then after you complete that, you check it off, done, and you can show them, hey, listen, this is what I did. These are the steps I take, and you wrote them down. Okay, the steps that you took in order to achieve what you wanted to achieve. And so, in saying that, guys, what I want you guys to do is, as you go through these podcasts, as I talk to you, as you listen, right? Pause them sometimes. Pause them and write down the ideas, because these ideas that are coming from me have came from my mentor, who has had years and years and years of success in creating the life that he wants. And I want you guys to learn to create the life that you